After pouring out my heart to him, pronouncing every letter of my predicament, as well as informing him of all of my ongoing attempted efforts to put a grip on things, while I stood in his moderately sized personal office on the 3rd floor, he encouraged my efforts, but then left me with a bitterness which was alien to even the most advanced of the circumvallate papillae on the posterior surface of my tongue. He ended his talk in a straight and, in his reality, what I'm sure must have been a genuinely concerned face, saying, "Adeboye, you will have to live like this, as regards the use of foams and belts, for the rest of your life." In hindsight, this was probably the Naha moment for me, as immediately he spoke those words, the whole of my internal system began to vibrate. It was like forcing a human being to swallow a bottle of lime all at once. Even though I stood as still as a soldier being decorated for his undying service to his nation, I revolted vigorously on the inside, and I knew deep inside of me that this was one of the biggest lies I had ever heard another human being utter directly to my face. Epigraph. The belligerent buffalo or the blue wildebeest? He really doesn't care, as he just wants to eat. Does he think he was anointed? Perhaps by a high priest? The fact remains the fact. He is a true wild beast. A silhouette on the horizon. Oh yes, we all do know. The rhythm and the mannerisms. The crow doesn't need to call. As the uniqueness which can be found, since it was born in the very last month of snow, is his insatiable appetite for expression in every cinematic canvas that he steps onto. Before my version begins to fade, let me relive what happened today. Today was not a lifetime of discrimination and shame, but of celebration as a black man living in Ukraine. Metamorphosis and pain. In my backbone there was change. The revolution of the planet was still the same, but during the night, I had to dance my troubles away. As I paved my way through the yellow and blue turf, I created palpable palpitations in every sound waves my heartbeats touched. And even though, in the end, you left my heart with 1 or 2 indelible cuts, in my calmer speech, it's a thank you, raw, from AFROLEON. By the Defibrillator.